Alright, hi everyone. My name is Olakitan, as you all know, and I am about to move into the Between Diaries studio. And today's episode is a lot. We are here for Olakitan, and this episode is dedicated to Olakitan, our Olakitan, and I hope he's smiling down wherever he is. Ola, very amazing person. Of course, I liked him. He always had a way of making me happy, and not just that. One of the things I loved about him was that he knew how to make Iroshe happy. Olakitan was annoying. He was disturbing. He was like he disturbs a lot. Olakitan was my best friend. My twins, my amazing miracle, Olatoku àti Olakitan. You see, my husband and I, we waited 7 years before we had our boys. It was the hardest part of our marriage. Well, until God surprised us and gave us our sons, Oladoku àti Olakitan. They were born 7 minutes apart. Oladoku was the oldest. And he would never let his brother, Kitan, he won't let him rest. Oh, they like growing up. They were trouble. There was a time Olakitan and Oladoku switched places because we allowed them attend different schools for their primary education. I love my sons. Roshe, I and my parents, we were in the living room. We went to our parents' house because we were on a short break, and Roshe, she had to come back from clinical. She said let her spend time with her family, and we were together in the sitting room. And then, Dada, he asked us, okay, what do you guys want to watch? And in the living room there, we were watching, and funny how it happened to be Kiton's favorite movie, and that was Star Wars. My dad doesn't really understand the concept of Star Wars, and I think the reason why he loved Star Wars was because of John Boyega, the actor, the British African actor there. And we were watching it, and then it was like we're all laughing because my dad was like, I don't really get the concept of this movie. Why can't we just watch a Nigerian movie? And then we forced him to watch it because apparently Kiton was supposed to come back to Nigeria and we could have a family gathering together. My parents really loved Kiton so much as a family that both our parents were childhood friends before they moved to the UK. And Apparently, I'm sure my sister must have come here and be dramatic and begin to wail on the floor and begin to jump. Oh my god! I'm not here for all of that. That was when we received a call coincidentally that we had lost Kita. And Erosha Olua was just staring at the TV with the remote in her hand. And she was just laughing because obviously it was sounding like a joke. It was very funny to her because she was just like in shock. My parents were, it was my dad that received the call, and my dad was like, it was just like, what do you mean, Kitatiku? I'll be okay. I feel like I'm going to be okay. I'm okay. I told you before. Yes, I brought it with me. I mean, so this is the letter Olakitan left for me. His mom handed it over to me on the day of his funeral. Yeah, let's read it. Olakitan never showed it at all. His second half. He never reacted to it. But there was a day I was passing Olakitan's room. Olakitan sunkún. Èmi náà mo jókòó. I sat down outside his door and I started crying. Because all this while, I only thought that I lost a son, but I forgot my son lost his brother. Olua, if you are reading this, then things didn't go according to plan. Which is unfortunate because I had several plans, most of which involved annoying you for the next 50 years. Unfortunately, God had other ideas. Before I say anything serious, please drink a lot of water. You forget constantly, I know you. You probably cry right now and dehydrated, so drink water. And if Anuolua is reading this over your shoulder, tell her I said hello and she still owes me food. I love you. I don't know where to start. I've rewritten this letter so many times. Every version sounded wrong. So let's try honesty. Thank you for everything. The conversations, laughter, memories. Thank you for the moment you made life feel extraordinary. You have no idea how much those moments meant so much to me. Especially the difficult days, hospital visits, the days filled with pain, the days I was scared. You have no idea how much those moments meant to me. And that's why I need you to know something something I've been trying to say for a long time. I loved you. It happened slowly, somewhere between our arguments, our conversations, the way you annoyed me, which was very often. Yet you became my favorite person. You became the person I wanted to talk to. There are some times when you lose someone, and at that point, you don't know how to. You don't know how you feel at that point. I feel like I'm still in shock. And before I realized what was happening, I was in love with you. I wanted to tell you 1,000 times, but I was waiting for the perfect day, the perfect words. But it turns out life doesn't give us time. My one regret is that I didn't tell you sooner. You deserved to know how important you were to me. And if you are wondering, yes, I knew you loved me too. I always felt that these two, they will end up together. But I never said anything. He never told me he loved her. But I knew, I saw it. Because he's my son. And I always know what he feels. The way you looked at me, the way you worried, the day you stayed, I knew. And it made me happy. Please don't blame yourself for anything. You gave me more happiness than you realized, more laughter than I deserved. And if I could choose, I would choose you again every single time. I need you to do something difficult. Live. I know, but I'm serious. Live, laugh, travel, dream, be ridiculous, be dramatic. Continue talking too much. Don't let grief stop you from living. Olua, remember me, but don't stop living because of me. Because somewhere, I promise, I'm smiling too. Thank you for being my favorite hello. And thank you for being my hardest goodbye. I love you always. Olakitan. Olakitan, if you could hear me right now, I would say thank you for being the older brother I never had. Thank you for being a son to my parents because they were obsessed with you. Most importantly, thank you for being Oluwa's one and only best friend after me, of course. Thank you for the opportunity for me to be able to read this. This is Olakitan's heart here in this letter. And you gave me the opportunity to read it to the whole world. Thank you. Olakitan, if you could hear me, you did a bad job keeping your promise that we're going to spend together annoying each other. You made a very, very bad promise. You broke your promise. But thank you for also being my favorite hello and my favorite goodbye. Thank you for being my laughter. Thank you for the times in the playground when we were little that you stood up for me. Thank you for teaching me how to box, because I used to torment Anolua. Thank you for teaching me your British accent. Olakitan, I love you. I always did. I always will. You are an amazing person, and I'm sure heaven is happy to receive you. Even if I don't understand why God took you away from me, I still love you. Thank you for being my fighter, because you always stood up for me, and you always knew how to be strong. But I promise you, I don't know how to be strong. I'm just trying my best. I love you so much, and I'm so happy that Olatoko is not alone. Olakitan, I hope that in case you are hearing me right now, we love you. We always did. We're sorry that we never got the chance to say goodbye. Lights came out of me. Olakitan does not like being on TV, but his bucket list was... What he wrote in his bucket list was that something good should be said about him. And I fulfilled your last wish, my son. And the world has heard your name, Olakitan. Olatoku, you've done marvelously well. You've decided that your brother joined you in heaven, but it's fine. My God knows. He knows best. So, I love you, my son. We're sorry that we never came to the UK to see you after your graduation, because we promised that we're going to see you. I'm sorry that I never really got to say goodbye. Russia loves you. She cherishes you with her heart. And trust me, Russia, I don't know how she's gonna cope without you, but I just want you to know that we'll be okay. Your mom loves you. Your dad loves you. The Cokas love you. Mostly, Russia loves you. And I know you're in a better place because he's a good person. And I love you. I love you so much.